I'm gonna just stand up. There you go.
There we go.
There we go. It's
Nice.
30 years. I've only light side tattoos, so I'm not sure what to do with that. I want something Qui-Gon because he's like my favorite guy. I could, in theory, do a Rebel arm and then a Jedi arm, but like I don't know that I want that. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'll find somewhere for the N1 Starfighter, and then that's about it.
You just get a full back Liam Neeson. You know?
Yeah, 100%. No, not even from Star Wars, like Schindler's List or something.
From a galaxy not too far from here, this is Going Rogue. I'm Andrew Dimalanta.
Okay, yeah, I'm Nicki Dimalanta.
And thank you for joining us on this episode of Going Rogue. We're on our continuous journey to Star Wars Celebration, continuous road to Star Wars Celebration. Last week, I had a TikTok friend of mine, Maria, all around places. Had a lot of fun with her. But this week, we are joined by another Schmoedown personnel, another Schmoedown friend of ours. Some dude that likes to wear a gold jacket. And
Very shiny.
Call himself Gold Leader. Evan Bushkar is on the program today.
Wait a minute, a real legal name? No.
Real legal names on this show. This ain't the Schmoedown.
I don't believe it.
Evan, thanks for joining us on this episode.
Oh yeah, no, this was a huge chunk out of my day, so I really appreciate it. Thanks. Yeah, hi. How are you?
Oh, great.
We're doing great, man. Like I don't think we ever really, aside from the last time we saw you in LA, we never really sat down and talked Star Wars with you.
No.
Yeah.
Because we were in the bar and we just had to like yell at each other the whole time. Didn't really get to, you know.
I was not entirely myself that evening. I'm good now. I'm just drinking tea.
Just hydrating now and, you know, cleansing.
Good. Yeah.
So we're going to get to the celebration talk in a second, but that's something we've been asking everybody that has been coming on the show, because the point of these episodes, because it's a limited run of our podcast, is to get to know everybody that I've gotten to know over other things and reconnect with old friends like yourself. But what we've been asking people is, where does Evan's Star Wars journey begin? Like, who introduced you to the franchise?
Baby boy
Evan.
I was born in the mid-90s, so I knew of Star Wars for my whole life. I was like, there was never a time in my life when Star Wars didn't exist. So I was raised on the original trilogy, and then The Phantom Menace came out when I was very wee. And my mom took me to see it like 9 times. And I really liked it. I didn't understand that movie like fully until I was probably like 20 years old. So, but I've watched it my entire life. So that being said, it's always been a part of my life. I got really, really into it when like I was in like starting high school. That's when I started like collecting and you know, doing really big nerd stuff. I had like a light up Star Wars t-shirt, and I was like, I was very nerdy in school.
Wow.
I don't have it anymore. I think we like washed it or something, so the LED panel like got all messed up. It was not. Oh my! It's not good.
Oh no!
I'm sure you could eBay it or something, because that sounds amazing.
That was great.
Wow.
It had like a little mic, like it would light up. It would respond to sound. So like it had a little mic pack that could pick up audio, and then
that's cool.
It looked like audio mixer bars, and it was great.
That's so
awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow, mom coming in clutch though. Did she take you because you wanted to keep going, or because she also kind of wanted to keep going, or was it mostly?
I mean, she was like a fan growing up and everything. My mom has forever been in love with Harrison Ford, so like,
nice.
I think that's like a thing that, you know, she loved the original trilogy growing up and everything. So I think it was just like, now I recently put out a video this past week on Twitter. So if you guys go check it out.
Hell yeah.
It's me. It's like my first Christmas.
I think I saw that.
I don't know why I'm marking this as the measure of time. It was my first
It was a
Christmas,
medium shot.
They got me this like this Darth Vader like bank. It's like a coin bank. And every time you put a coin in, there's the Imperial March, like his lightsaber lights up and everything. And I was mesmerized by this thing. You can see it. It's like I started like dancing to it, like the way like a baby dances. It's not like dancing, it's just kind of moving.
Yeah.
So so the early indoctrination was entirely a thing for my Star Wars kind of fandom.
I think I saw that video.
Yeah.
Very cute. Because weren't you with your brother or whatever?
Yeah. Wait, repeat the question.
Were you with it?
I heard something about my brother, and then it blinked out for the rest.
Wasn't he in the video too, or am I thinking of like a different video? It was the
he's
Christmas.
he's in the video.
Nice.
I think he might be wearing a football uniform. I don't know. He might be. I could be wrong. It might have been the same Christmas.
What about?
Yeah.
So it's just how many siblings did you have?
I just had the one.
I
mean, I have step siblings, but like he's the one. He's
Yeah. So out of all your siblings, are you like the hyperactive Star Wars nerd, or are they into it as well?
My brother is into it. We were children. We were like, between like 8 and 10 when Revenge of the Sith was coming out. So like, that was like our whole life.
Nice.
For years, honestly. I mean, we played Battlefront 2 like an ungodly amount. And yeah, we kind of grew up both really liking it. I obviously took it to a pretty crazy extent. He didn't, but we still talk about it pretty frequently. So yeah, he's still a fan. He's really into it.
Nice. That's awesome. Because your brothers aren't really. Andrew's got two brothers.
They like Star Wars.
Like they know
watch,
of it.
Yeah, they watch the new shows and they're fans of it, but they're not like a lot like you. Like they're not to the level of like fandom that dressing up all the time.
They don't have all this
like all the collectibles and
here,
So
they were not Star Wars trivia champions.
That's true.
That's true. So we're here to talk about the celebration, obviously. So I don't think we've ever asked so you're obviously going to be going in May in Anaheim. Will this be your first or your second, or which one does this come on?
This will be number 3.
Wow. Yeah. So a lot like us.
I started actually in the Orlando celebration in 2017. Had a great time. It was an incredible event. I remember I got there really late, like on the first day, and they were having like this 40th anniversary panel. And they brought out George Lucas in the panel while I'm sitting outside the convention center, just like sadly watching on my phone that wouldn't load the video. And it was heartbreaking, but a celebration's great. I really, I love it. I will go anytime they have it. So.
Oh my God, that's you were there, we were there, Laura was there. Like, Jesus.
Yeah, there's so many. Like, I've been talking to a couple of people, like Laura, a couple of weeks ago, and then Maria last week. Like, I was at this convention or that convention. And we're like,
we were there too.
We were there too, but we didn't know each other at that time. So it's like ridiculous that we're all in the same space, but we're like, we haven't met until just very recently with you and then and all that. So it's like, God, if only we would have known each other back then, we probably would have hung out.
Probably just passed by each other like, look at this jabroni over here.
Did you wear the gold jacket back then? That's the question.
That's the question. It probably
we
wasn't.
We liked each other.
Yeah. Probably,
most people.
Yeah.
So,
That was a good time, though, back then. It was a much different time, especially for me as a fan.
Yeah.
But that was a really good time. And what I think would be cool, because it was like Orlando, right?
Yeah, Orlando.
And then it went Chicago.
Yeah.
And then now, wasn't one in like London?
London was the one before Orlando. So were you at the Chicago one as well?
Yes, I was. I failed to get into the event that you started the Schmoedown in. I was like trying to, and then we were too late. So like I would have seen you.
Yeah. The same for us for Orlando, because like we were trying like hell to get into the Orlando one, but like we got there like right as it started.
Yep.
And I was like,
Sitting
the line
outside.
was around. I'm like, couldn't even get in.
Just like feeling like a bunch of losers.
Yeah.
Like, okay, didn't even want to go in there anyway.
Yeah.
It's probably lame.
It's funny how like it turns out like we couldn't get in, you couldn't get in Chicago, and then like
and look at us.
Look
at us now, Mom.
Look at us. Yeah. Now they would be begging to see us.
Now we could just probably stroll up. It's like, you know who I am?
Hey,
they just got to see this jacket. I have to make some kind of reference to
exactly.
it. Let's do it.
That's your one-way ticket in. It's the golden ticket,
I will not be wearing my gold jacket to Star Wars Celebration, by the way. I'm not that egotistical.
But will you
Maybe,
will you be dressing up at all? Like cosplaying or anything?
I don't cosplay like super hard. Sometimes I bring like a Jedi robe, but
casual.
I'm like a sweaty guy. So like it's like a huge like wool thing and walking around this sweaty convention center.
Yeah.
I will always bring a lightsaber. So
nice. Yeah.
I like to take duels when they come by.
I'm gonna have mine. Let's go for it.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because
I'd
my new
too.
robe just came in today, and that thing, it's made out of wool. I'm like, oh my god.
That thing,
Heavy.
that thing's
Yeah.
heavy. Like,
Yeah.
sweating looking
And
at
that's
it.
one out of like 3 layers for that outfit too. So I'm like, oh
Yeah.
boy.
Turn up the AC, bro,
Yeah.
because we're about to get real gross. If you were a cosplayer person, say sweat wasn't a factor, you know? Who would you like to dress as?
Okay.
Mhm.
I've always kind of wanted to be one of the Wilbur Hoods.
Nice. Yeah.
That runs the convention center.
Yeah, the
I
hood
don't
parade.
like jogging too much. But
You bring up
that,
the
or
ringer.
if I don't know, man. I really love the maybe a scout trooper, something like that. I really like scout trooper armor.
Interesting. One of my least
it's an
favorite
underrated-
troopers.
Nikki hates
Wait, really?
She hates
don't like
Scout
Scout
Troopers. I
Troopers.
love
No,
Scout
I was-
Troopers. That's my I think out of the Imperial era, I think Scout Trooper is probably my favorite from the original trilogy.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
but I think Short Troopers are really cool now too.
They're pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
short trooper's cool.
I just don't like
I also
the pouches.
I love the Phase 2 clone armor, like specifically like the 501st Revenge of the
Yes,
Sith armor.
yeah,
I
those are-
love that suit.
Mhm. So are you looking for any like exclusive merch coming up? Because like you said, like you're a collector of Star Wars stuff. Like, are you looking to get into the exclusive store, or you just want to wander the floor and try to find like little gems here and there?
I kind of wander. I've never been inside the Celebration store.
Me neither.
The line's always like way too long, so
Yeah.
I'm like, I really love the one thing I really collect. I collect. I love Legos, but I collect like the vintage collection figures. I have one right here actually.
Ooh.
I have this is it's Fordo. It doesn't say Fordo, but it's Fordo.
I believe you.
Series.
Nice.
I love that scale figure. I started collecting those when I was like 13, I guess.
Mhm.
And they recently started redoing them like 3 years ago. So anytime I can get like a really cool vintage figure, I will scoop. And there's always like, there's like 100 different booths that sell
Oh yeah.
vintage stuff. So I'm like, all right, this is great.
How many?
Nice.
What's the count up to now like, for figures like that?
It's not that much. It's like 60-ish. It's not like an ungodly amount, but like it's like a good amount.
Not
Like, it's-
that much. It's
no.
like 500.
My guy, man, that's 60 is a lot.
People buy. I don't mean to be mean. People collect. This is coming from somebody who just told you I have 60 action
Fair.
figures in the box. People collect really stupid stuff,
Sure.
like stuff that will not retain value or grow or anything.
Yeah.
Not that I'm going to sell my collection, but all of these vintage collection figures have like at least tripled in value.
Oh wow.
Since they've been, a lot of the stuff that came out in like 2010,
Mm-hmm.
it's like, there's like an Obi-Wan Revenge of the Sith or like a Palpatine. All of those are like over $100, like selling for over $100.
Wow.
Like I bought them for like $10.
Nice.
So they keep going up. Like all this collection is very lucrative. So I'm like, why would I waste my time on other things? Like, I don't, yeah.
Do you display them at all, or you like just keep them? Because I've seen a couple people, and I have a couple friends on TikTok that like they put them on like a shelf, and you can't even see them. It's like, you can't even see them. What's the point of having them?
So my goal right now, I display some things. I mostly display like wall art. My room is very boring. We moved into this house like 6 or 7 months ago. I still haven't painted the room. Like I haven't finished painting the room.
Sounds like us.
So I haven't put up any posters or anything yet.
Yeah.
But I intend to have like a storage unit collection where
nice.
I will unearth this collection and impress somebody in 20 years. That's the idea. I don't really display much. I display like Lego sets. The cheap Lego sets, like the knockoff mock kits, actually are really good. Like this is a Jedi Temple
that's
mock
cool.
that I bought.
Whoa.
It's like, no, they're really cheap. Like this was like, it's not going to sound cheap. It was like $15 to $20, but like if this was a Lego set, it'd be like $40.
Yeah. No, that's
Yeah.
pretty cheap compared. Wow.
So stuff like that. Yeah, it's great.
That's cool.
Nice. What's like? So you said you're into Legos. Have you built a lot of sets? Like, what's like the biggest set you've built?
Yeah, the largest set. Okay, I have the Jerry's apartment set, the Seinfeld set over here. That's a
Yeah. Okay.
That's a beautiful set. I have here the Return of the Jedi Skywalker lightsaber. This isn't an official Lego either. I built. I have a Falcon. I don't have like the big UCS Falcon or anything. I like the small ships. I don't really buy a lot of big ones.
Yeah, no room for them, man.
Yeah, no, for real. Like they're still in like bubble wrap in various places in my office. So one day I'll unpack this, I swear.
What's your favorite ship?
My favorite ship, like ever?
Yeah.
Okay. I really love the N1 Starfighter.
That's a good
one.
one.
No question.
Yeah.
Like, my next tattoo is going to be an N1 Starfighter.
Nice. Yeah.
I think that's a beautiful ship.
You must have been gushing in that Book of Boba Fett episode.
Oh my gosh.
Because when I saw that, because I have model kits that I have yet to build. There's like a stack of them in my closet right now.
Yeah.
And the second I saw them, I'm like, I need that in a model kit, like right now, that I will never build.
Oh yeah.
It's either that or a 3D model. So like I couldn't find one yet because I think they just came off it, so I might look to buy that soon. But the second I saw that, I'm like, somebody had already made a 3D model of it, and they did. And I bought that thing really quick because I'm going to use it in a new video sometime soon.
Where is it?
No, a 3D model.
You bought one?
On the computer.
Oh, got you. I thought you meant like a physical.
No, like a digital one.
You use Blender? Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I bought one for that. Yeah, so yeah. We could you want because video editors, man, like we know.
That's true. You guys can talk, real nerd stuff.
Talk shop.
Frame rate
sucks, right? This actually ties in because I started making videos and stuff when I was like 13.
Yeah.
But what really set my love for effects and like actual like in-depth video editing was I made Star Wars parodies as a kid. So I had to learn how to rotoscope and do lightsabers and stuff.
God.
Yeah.
It was really fun.
That sounds like a lot of other people like that I've heard. Like what was your first effect? Everybody says lightsaber.
Yeah.
It was the first effect I ever learned how to do. It has to be a lightsaber. Then you go into the green screening and the keying and then comping and all that stuff. So like anytime anybody I talk to, it's like, so what was your first effect you learned? Lightsaber. Like, yeah, of course. Yes,
that's like the one. That's the effect.
It's the one thing that you have like almost everything you do is rooted from that, like rotoscoping, keyframing, comping, learning how to do all that stuff. It's like it's rooted in the lightsaber effects. I'm like, God,
I feel like
I wouldn't be the professional I am without the Star Wars film.
Exactly.
It helps.
I'd love to see because I know that you had like a progression, like the first video you did with the lightsaber, you look back on it now, you're like, whoa.
Oh no, it was absolute hot garbage. It was hot garbage.
100%. So my first lightsaber was just like a rectangle.
Yeah.
There were no rounded points, nothing.
Yeah. And it was just Evan in a microphone going,
It's true.
Yeah.
It's very true.
Yeah, like I was so proud of myself because I had it was there was no blade whatsoever. It was just a hilt out of God, what was it? It was like something wrapped with duct tape. It was PVC wrapped with duct tape, and you go this, and there's no blade. And it's like very slow, but it didn't track to the lightsaber at all. I was so proud. I was like, look at it, yeah, it's a lightsaber. So.
I'm like a Jedi.
Yeah.
All your friends are like, how'd you do that? I'm like, oh no, just a genius.
A genius, man.
100%.
That's awesome.
Still gotta decide on my favorite ship. I know my favorite ship name, but I don't know if I have a favorite ship yet. I really gotta.
So what's your favorite ship name?
I don't know why I love the Radiant 7. The name Radiant 7. I just think it's beautiful. It sounds very regal.
Fancy.
I don't know.
It's not very beautiful there at the end. Hey.
Yikes! Spoiler alert!
Oh, no.
I just think it's a very fancy name. It's more regal than J-Type 327. Like that's what her ship should have been like.
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
I digress.
I don't want to hear any trash talk about the Nubians. The Nubian Starfighter. Oh my God.
It's a cool ship. Very shiny.
But there's another thing that out of all just wandering floor, I see tattoos on your forearm there, my man. Like, are you looking to get anything new or
got a little
add to that?
Yeah, try. It's hard to orient these two.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just stand up. There you go.
There we go.
There we go. It's the mirrors. But yeah, so I've only light side tattoos, so I'm not sure what to do with that. I want something Qui-Gon because he's like my favorite guy.
Yeah. Okay.
I really I don't know where to go with it, you know, like, because I kind of wrote myself into a corner here. Like, I could, in theory, do a Rebel arm and then a Jedi arm, but like, I don't know that I want that. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Yeah, I'll find somewhere for the N1 Starfighter, and then that's about it.
You just get a full back Liam Neeson. You know?
Yeah, no, not even from Star Wars, like Schindler's List or something. You just get something, yeah. Oh, you want to know something gross? This is kind of gross. Okay. So the first tattoo I got, like there was gauze applied to it, and then it was done like bleeding like that day or whatever. Like it was fine. Oh, no. The second one they gave me like essentially like the idea is that it's like artificial skin. It's like it looks like clear plastic.
Yeah.
It's supposed to hold in all of your like seepage. And there was like an air bubble in mine.
Oh no.
And this also ties in. It was a Jedi tattoo.
I feel like I know where this is going.
Oh, we went to watch. I mean, we lived in Virginia before this, but so we went up to DC to go see I think must have been like the Force Awakens in concert.
Oh,
and
nice.
Throughout the whole thing, my arm is just oozing and dripping down my hand, and I'm like, this is horrible. Like, what can I do? I don't know what to do.
Is it kind of bluish too?
Yeah, it was like weird. It was like gray blue liquid. It's gross.
Oh, it was like the ink and the blood and the
Oh, yeah. No. When you said bubble, I'm like, it filled up, didn't it?
Yeah, no. The thing is, it fills up, and that's what it's supposed to look like. It's just supposed to be like a big pimple, but it wasn't. It wasn't like that. Like there's like a little through line of an air bubble, and it just kept dripping down. And I'm like, this is disgusting. It smelled weird.
Oh no!
It was vile.
It's like
I have weird blood and stuff too. I don't know. I on my skin, I got this tattoo like 4 years ago.
Oh wow!
And the skin is still raised, like a little.
Really?
Like I scar really weirdly. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I just got a 3D tattoo. It's
cool. This one is like, when did we get these ones? We got them like what, a month ago? This one is still raised.
Wait, what is it?
So it's my daughter's name in Arabish. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. So like, but it's it's still raised. It's still like the skin is starting to peel off. But like, I was like, God, the last couple I had, it didn't take that long.
That's still raised?
Yeah, this is still raised.
Mine's
I'm like,
not.
That's weird.
You'll have like other Star Wars tattoos?
Yeah, I have the Rebel insignia on my.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, with the X-wing.
What's in it?
It's an X-wing.
Oh, nice.
It's
a little negative space.
Yeah.
X-wing.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I know you want to like add.
Yeah, I want to add like a little bit more, like "May the Force be with you" in Arabish underneath it, because I wanted to fill out my shoulder a little bit more. But
sure.
Yeah.
So, I just have the one. I have the "In the heart of a Jedi lies her strength" right here.
Oh,
that's
my
like
gosh.
my most favorite line I think in all of Star Wars.
That's like, I mean, I already love Kanan anyway, but like that's.
It's so good.
When I knew that, like, I didn't know it was him the first time, but when I heard that it was him,
yeah,
I wept.
Yeah.
I know, like when we first got home and well, I waited until it was healed a little bit. I like took my cell phone and I got to the part in Rise when he was about to say it, and I turned my volume all the way up, and then I put it on the tattoo, and then I hit play. I just let her rip on the tattoo, and I'm like, I'm blessing it.
You blessed your tattoo.
Freddie Prinze is just blessing me right now. It's infused.
Wonderful. That's great. That's cool though.
That's how I acted.
Do you have any? Well, like you said, like you want to, like, how many more do you want to get? Because I think I'm tapped out on Star Wars tattoos. I have one more, but it's not going to be Star Wars related. But do you have any more?
I'd like for these to eventually be like half sleeves.
Oh wow, that's gonna be crazy.
I don't know when I will get the money to do that, but I would love for that to be.
I think you should get like a Qui-Gon tattoo, like
like on the Jedi arm would be good.
Yeah, like his lightsaber or something. His lightsaber.
Yeah,
hilt.
Like his hilt is beautiful too. Like I love the lightsaber hilt.
Yeah, I think out of all of, like, because I love Obi-Wan's A New Hope one, but like it's so awkward to hold, especially with the very top part of it. Oh, it's like, how do you like Qui-Gon seems the most basic.
I learned something. Hold on, wait. So it's effectively the same thing.
Yeah.
So I realized I think it's meant to be held like a katana.
Yeah.
So like you hold one up at the top, and then your hands should be separate.
Yeah.
I think that's the case. I don't know
because every time you see Obi-Wan hold it, it's like he holds here.
Yeah.
But like if you hold it, see, yeah, that's like my fingers will
all the space.
yeah, all the spacing here.
If you look at all the samurai movies, like they're always holding. Like
Yeah.
this. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
I mean, that's how I hold all of my sabers because everybody will do this move. I'm like, no,
No, that looks awkward.
no.
I kind of
down
just
there.
go over it when I hold it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, but like Obi-Wan's is, I love the way Obi-Wan's look, but like holding it is so awkward. But Qui-Gon's his thing goes all the way through, and it's one.
Right.
There's nothing. There's no like thing here to bump onto.
Yeah.
So
No, I'm a big fan of Obi-Wan's original saber too, like the A New Hope saber. That is actually far and away my favorite, like hilt visually.
yeah. Someday I'll turn.
I like blue lightsabers the best too. I would have a blue lightsaber.
Oh yeah. So yeah, my kyber crystal will probably be green. That's what I always think. So
Whenever we get to build one.
yeah, whenever we get to build one in Galaxy,
One day.
it'll be green.
One day.
Yeah, I have these other ones that I have yet to finish because like that one is finished, sort of. Gotta add sound to it.
Oh.
That one I want to turn into like a NeoPixel smooth swing. That's gonna be a nightmare.
I wondered. Okay, when I drew your tiny head Evan a few months ago, I was wondering about this small detail. What is that in front of your sabers? I couldn't make out what that is.
Oh, it's my black belt.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a box. I thought it was like a box with stripes.
But the thing is you did it really well. You got all the stripes because there's 4 stripes on it. And I was like, wow, his attention to detail.
I didn't know what I was drawing, so
Yeah.
I'm glad it.
Yeah, no, it's my 4th degree from when I used to practice. I gotta get back into it. It's been a hot minute, but you know, we'll get on bitch.
Will not piss you off anytime soon.
We'll get back into it.
I have to
but,
stretch.
you know,
like I don't want to get into any fights because I gotta like okay, hold on. I
gotta stretch.
gotta stretch a little bit because I'm not.
Old man stretches.
Old man, dad stretches.
Piss me off. Hold on. Give me a good 15 minutes, bro.
So let's get back to this. Get back to the celebration talk. So like any panels that you're looking forward to seeing because like I think there's only one that officially got announced as of this recording. I think they announced the High Republic panel. That's the only one I've heard of so far. But like, are there any ones that you want to like you're looking forward to? Because I always seek out the smaller ones, like the author panels and like and all that.
I love the lottery system now because it makes it so that I don't have to worry about it anymore. I camped out for the Last Jedi panel like overnight.
Oh, no.
That was hard.
Yeah,
that was very hard.
I can't imagine.
But it's I really I think I can only imagine they're going to do this. I believe they're doing an Attack of the Clones 20th anniversary panel.
Ooh.
And the Phantom Menace 20th anniversary panel was awesome because it was before the panel started. You know, they have DJ Elliott up there and stuff.
Yeah,
and he started blasting "The Saga Begins" by Weird Al, nice. And like during that last chorus, the lights went down and everyone in that room pulled their phones out.
Yes,
and it was chill. Like it was so. Cool.
I'm just getting chills thinking about it.
So if that could happen, if something like that could happen with Attack of the Clones, like just seeing people show up for a movie that was like not well received when it came out. Like in 20 years, if there's a Last Jedi panel, I would weep if I saw people embracing it. Like, finally. So to see that for like the prequels, I think has been really great. So I would love to go to the Attack of the Clones panel when it inevitably happens. It hasn't. I'm not like 100% sure it's going to happen, but I feel like it is. Right?
Like it's a decent chance.
Yeah.
I could just imagine you in a couple of years, 20th anniversary of Revenge.
Oh my God.
I just want an entire crowd of people doing that one scene of like
the
my allegiance is to the Republic.
Yeah, that
to
one.
Democracy. Like
right before the duel happens.
I want a whole crowd to just quote that scene.
Just yell it out like that one video you saw online.
Yes, exactly.
That'd be amazing.
That'd be great.
That's fantastic. I'll take whatever panels I can get. If I can get into like a really nice one, I'm great. Now that there's no movies coming out, I'm not like dying to like be the first one to see the trailer for everything anymore. I used to be.
Yeah, we're all getting in at the same time. It'll drop online. So
yeah, no, I watched the I didn't get into the Rise of Skywalker panel last time, so I was really bummed out about that. But I just watched the trailer on my phone. Like it was fine.
Yeah,
it was cool.
That's what we did for Last Jedi.
Yeah, we did it for Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker. We watched it on
You guys mean you didn't camp out for the Last Jedi panel?
Oh, we sure did not.
Oh my God, no! I didn't know that.
What a bunch of plebs!
I'm leaving now.
I gotta go, guys. So, but like, what day does Celebration start?
The 26th.
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Uh,
What Thursday?
Wednesday.
It's Thursday, yeah.
Thursday.
Yeah, no, because we get out there. No, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday to Sunday. Sorry.
So does that mean that you think that they're gonna have a big honking "Let's watch Obi-Wan together" panel?
They might.
Not a panel.
Yeah, because as of
but
right now,
like-
they just because as of this recording, they pushed back the Obi-Wan release, and now it's going to be on Friday.
Right. So I'm wondering
But
if
two
Why do you
episodes.
suppose they did that?
I think
celebration.
I think it's 100% for celebration. They'll probably do a lot like what they did for Clone Wars and Rebels, and have a huge panel and at least show one of the episodes so everybody can experience it.
But they're like an hour.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And then Ewan and Hayden walk out on stage.
Yeah, and like say, all right, play it.
Everyone pees their pants and loses their mind.
Yeah, I think that's what they're gonna do. If not, show the episode, but have something to talk about, and then like, hey, it's gonna come out tonight or tomorrow, or like have the Obi-Wan panel on Thursday as the opener.
Yeah.
And then it's like, all right, you get to watch it. Everybody gets to watch 2 episodes on Friday. So I think that's what's gonna happen. But I don't know. Who knows? Who knows?
I'm going to be the old curmudgeon here for a second. You know what I really hope does not happen in the Obi-Wan series?
Yes.
I really, this is not this is a hot take is what I'm trying to say. I do not want Obi-Wan to say hello there. I do not want that to
I
happen.
understand.
I understand that. Yeah,
I
it'd be
totally
too on the
understand
nose. Something
I'm
like.
not into the meme stuff a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Which is
I just
shocking.
like the movies. I just want to watch the movies and not like be like, oh, did you guys catch that?
They
Like,
said the thing.
it's just
Yeah.
like,
I feel like
It's
a lot
not
of people
Obi-Wan
feel that
being-
way.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
like when stuff becomes too self-aware.
Yeah.
I like it to
can see
be
that.
pure, you
Mhm.
know, away
Yeah.
from audience interpretation. I like movies and TV shows should not be made with the another hot take. Movies and TV shows should not be made with the audience in mind. They should be made with the artist's intentions. in
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
That's
That's a
it.
fair
That's
statement
all.
to make.
I don't
Absolutely.
really care about what fans want. I don't want someone
Yeah.
to make a movie just because it's what I want. I want
Right.
them to make what they want.
Well,
Yeah.
because first of
And I'll
all,
respond to
you're
it.
never going to make everybody happy anyway.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And nobody wants like blatant fan service. So yeah.
Right.
No, yeah. Then it's disingenuous.
Yeah, when fan service is done to a degree where it makes sense to have it there, then yeah. But like,
Like I feel like there was a degree of fan service in The Force Awakens.
yeah,
But I will argue to the day I die that it was necessary.
yeah.
That's another topic for another time. But yeah, when it's done right, it's
When
okay.
when it doesn't override the story, I'm fine with it. But like, if it's done just like, hey, you see, he said the thing.
He said the thing.
He said the thing.
Right.
They did the thing.
It's like,
Hello there,
No.
Obi-Wan.
yeah,
I don't need this.
yeah.
I don't want to be in that crowd and then have Obi-Wan say hello there and everyone just starts hooting and hollering. I'm like, I'm going to become like an old man on the spot. I'm like, yeah, this is bad.
Just
This
wait
is
for it to get quiet, and then Evan just
miserable.
goes, "Boo, boo,
Oh,
hiss."
I mean, I don't,
Yeah.
You know, I don't like to complain too much. I like 95% of Star Wars
Oh,
things
yeah.
that I've seen. So I'm
Yeah.
like, it's fine. It's going to be fine.
I want to see a little bit of Lando. I want to see a little bit of Andor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That'd be great to see.
You know,
There's probably going to be an Andor panel, I would imagine,
to
right?
think
I'm if
That would
not
happen.
if not individual ones for Lando or Andor or something, it's probably one massive Disney Plus like streaming.
Future Star
slate.
Wars
Yeah,
panel.
the future. Yeah, exactly, something like that. So, what would you say like you're most looking forward to this coming May, like in celebration? Like, what like you hope this happens, or like what are you most excited for? I should say.
I don't know what I would say I'm most looking forward to in like the actual like Star Wars media sphere.
Mm-hmm.
I am really looking forward to going to Celebration and actually knowing people this time.
Yes.
yeah.
It's not gonna be, you know, it's gonna be cool. Like I have an in, like you know, I have an in with some people, and
Yeah.
the Star Wars Celebration. Like at the end of every day, it's not just gonna be like, oh, all right, let's go back to the hotel. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
Totally agree.
yeah, it's gonna be a little different. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just
It's exciting.
Chicago was us meeting Alex and Molly for the first time. I was like, hey,
Hi.
what's
Yeah.
up?
Yeah, right.
Amazing.
I remember
It's weird.
I remember Orlando. I was waiting for one of the smaller panels I was in line for. This is before the lottery system and all, and like you know the booking your seats for all the smaller panels. And I was
Right.
waiting in line, and it was on the second floor of the Orlando Convention Center. And I'm looking over the edge. I'm like, oh, it's Alex and Molly Damon, and they're running to like another panel. I'm like, should I just run down there and say hi? Because I really want to say hi. No, if I get out of my
Wait, that was Orlando?
That was Orlando.
Adorable.
And I was like, oh, I really want to say hi. I really wanted to see if I can bump into him and say hi. And then it's like, whatever. And then, beknownst to me, the next celebration, I'll be meeting them in person. And it's like, oh, now look at us.
Now look at us, Mom.
It's cool to not be, I've been inebriated with all of these Star Wars people now. It's different.
We're family now.
I'm not like just a fan anymore. I'm just like, hey, these are people I know.
Yeah.
Didn't you see in Orlando? Didn't you see Janina Gavankar too?
Yeah, I was same thing. I was in line for another panel, and she came. It was like in a hallway, and one of the doors that leads to like the back hallways opens up, and Janina Gavankar comes on. I'm like, Sheena Kamini.
Commander, stand at attention.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I want to say hi, but she looks like she's going somewhere. She's busy, and as soon as I thought that, she was gone.
I want to see her show up in something live action.
I hope to God she either shows up in Mando or Andor, because it makes complete sense for her to show up in to one of those two. And I find it convenient she was on set because her friend was one of the puppeteers. Like, no, you don't. A character that big doesn't show up on a show set just because one of my friends is working it. Like, she's talking to one of the directors or to Filoni. It's like, when am I getting into live action? Because like, I think that's one character I want to see jump to live action.
Would it make sense for her to be in Rogue Squadron? Timeline wise,
probably like working with Rogue Squadron.
Let me just clarify. We're all talking about how we want to see that Mon Calamari fisherman again, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. That's all I really want.
Yeah. Okay. No, but time-wise, like, because
we're on the same page.
Yeah, because like around the time of like Mando and Boba, she's a part of the New Republic now. She's helping hunt down former Imperials and stuff like that. And then in the time of Andor, she's a part of the Empire. So
it could be she's okay. If you're having an investigative rebel intelligence show, it makes sense to have Imperial Special Forces.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Fine. I want to see her in live action. George Lucas, I know you're listening.
She's so good as the character too. I don't know if you did you read the Inferno Squadron book at all, or
I did not. I played the campaign of Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
But I did not read any of the. I've read one Star Wars book.
Hey man, I've read 0. You're fine. You beat me.
It's all right. It's Aftermath is good. I like the Aftermath.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, but I listened to, because she narrated the audio book of that. And
no way.
And I listened to it. She's fantastic in it.
Oh,
like, it's she's so good as the character. So I wanted to see her jump into live action. So anything else before we wrap this episode up? Like any announcements that you're hoping to hear, or like celebrities that you're hoping to like see, or like the news? Because like we just got another list of people that are going to be there.
I've met a few people at Celebration. Every time I feel like it ends up being a little awkward, just because I'm a little awkward. So I'm like, I met Ian McDermott. I'm like, hey, my wife says hi. I'm like, I don't know. He's like, and he just laughed. He didn't say like a word. Oh no! So I'm not too eager to meet anybody anymore.
That was my shot.
That's really awkward. I told Donald Faison. I told him. I was like, oh man, I love Big Fat Liar, dude. Remember that movie, Big Fat Liar?
No, I didn't. No, but I'm also the worst.
He was a limo driver in that movie.
Oh, nice.
What a reference!
It's like a bit part. It was like a very small thing, but
I feel like you probably.
So I'm not really eager to meet a lot of people. I guess I really just, I don't know. I want to see some stuff of the new TV shows. I want to see some, I don't know, friends. I just want to see people.
Just want to hang out.
I'm just going to hang out. I did manage to, unfortunately, I had to go this route because I wasn't able to exchange my Disney tickets in time for the Star Wars Galactic Nights thing. However, I have recently acquired tickets through means that Disney might not appreciate. But I will be going to that Star Wars night at Disneyland After Dark. If anyone wants to.
Very nice.
Anyone's there.
Little meetup. Nice.
We unfortunately wasn't able to get tickets to it. So like, because they sold out so quick.
You never know. It's never too late.
Oh yeah.
We'll see.
People are desperate on eBay, so go for it. Like.
Hey man, I know a guy who has some vintage action figures. If you want to trade them,
you want to exchange them.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's cool with it. He told me.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I'm really going for. Like, yeah, I'm trying into the panels, and all that stuff. But I every episode I tell everybody, especially the newer friends and stuff. I was like, I just want to see people.
Yeah.
I want to hang out with everybody. I just want to
100%.
just meet people and talk. Cause it's been so long since we've hung out with Star Wars friends and just talk Star Wars and all that stuff. It's gonna be so much fun.
Now, quick question: do you think that this is? I'm just curious what you guys' take on this is. Do you think that people will be like, "Oh, it's Schmoedown people"? Like, do you think people will know?
I think there might be a select small crowd.
Because we're all Schmoedown competitors here. We're all we're popular in that side of the internet. So that's our small little Schmoedown community bubble. It's possible. So I don't know.
The lines were out the door to those panels in the past.
Yeah.
If one person has recognized me in the wild before, and it made my entire life.
That's amazing.
It was at a Star Wars bar at the same week of a Schmoedown event. So I was like, I mean, it's cool. It was lucky, but
yeah,
awesome.
I can only imagine. I want to message everybody and maybe get a meetup of all, because a lot of us will be there. It's like, all right, hey guys, you want to meet us? We're all gonna be here, and there's
you should sell tiny head prints.
Oh my gosh, I'll be like a caricature artist on the show floor. Oh no, that's brutal. It would take me 3 hours for each one.
Sorry guys, I can only do one.
It's I made $20 today.
Hey man, more than no bucks.
Yeah, it's true. Now I can meet the Schmoedown competitors.
There you go. You can buy a ticket now.
Well, Evan, thank you so much for joining us. This was so much fun to sit down and just talk not Schmoedown, Star Wars.
A little bit of Schmoedown.
Yeah. But mostly Star Wars. I can't wait to do it in person. It's going to be so much fun to just meet up and just give you a big old bear hug.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. Don't touch me.
There he is.
I will hug anyone that asks. I will do it. Also, forgive my dogs. They just now started acting up.
Hey, they made it through this entire episode without bargaining.
Now I want to see them. So, there's that.
Yeah.
So nice. Yeah. No, but it's been great. Thank you guys for having me. I look forward to May. Let's see each other. Huh?
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's take a big picture.
Yes. Well, it's definitely going to happen. We'll take many.
My phone will be a part of my hand by the end of that week and just take a picture of everybody. So for those who aren't familiar with your stuff online, where can they find you online?
So my name is really weird. So I'm the only one of my name in existence. So at least currently, there might have been someone who died. I don't know.
Oh no.
At Evan Bushkar on Twitter. Follow me there. I do video editing and stuff, so I post a lot of my edits there. I do occasional doodles and drawings and short films and all that kind of stuff. So just go there. That's the hub of everything. I still use Facebook, so if you friend request me,
you never know.
I'm on Facebook. So yeah, just look up my name. It's like I said, I'm the only one. So
nice.
Just spell it right. People don't spell it right.
That's the whole fun of it. Now they get to figure that out.
So Nikki, where can they find you online?
Mostly Twitter at Dimmy DIMMYYY. That's where I do most
everything.
Say dumb things occasionally.
As for me, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Drew Dimalanta, DIMALANTA, and on TikTok at Rogue Leader Drew. Just past 4,000 followers. I'm really proud of myself. If you're listening to us on audio form, please follow the feed and rate us.
If you're watching and listening on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, click the bell icon lower right hand corner. See when we do things on YouTube.
Which of course is every Monday beyond the Schmoedown, and sometimes on Friday we do Rad. We were planning to do stuff.
Busy.
We've been busy.
Real busy.
We had a plan, but then the plan just didn't go through.
It sure didn't.
Sure didn't. But yes, Evan, thank you again for joining us. It was a lot of fun, and thank you all for joining us on this episode of Going Rogue. May the Force be with you always.